Hi guys, you could excuse Nigel Farage and Richard Tice for not understanding how the UK Parliament and its committees work. In the case of Farage, he spent many years in Brussels, not doing very much, but the procedures are quite different there. In the case of Tice, he has little or no experience of such organisations, but the same excuse can't be applied to Lee Anderson. So as the governing and largest party in Parliament, Labour is responsible for assigning MPs to committees. But Lee Anderson believes the way it's operating is ignoring the massive mandate Reform UK received. Have a listen.
Thanks to the leader for giving way, but this for me seems a little bit unfair. We have a political party represented in this House that got over 4 million votes at the last election, and we will have no representation whatsoever on the committees, yet we've got a party that got 3.5 million votes that will have plenty of representation on the committees. Does the leader think that's fair?
Yeah. Well, as he knows, he has 4 members of this House, and the House is considered in terms of its members, not in terms of the popular vote, and that is a consequence of those formula which are long-standing and have brought about effective representation on many select committees.
Lee Anderson has been an MP since 2019, 5 years, and he still doesn't understand this. Of course he understands it. He's trying to kick up a bit of a stink here. Now, they have 4 MPs. How MPs are assigned to select committees and other types of committees is based on a number of factors. First of all, it's based on party affiliation. It's also based on expertise and interests. So, for example, when it comes to Northern Ireland, you have a lot of Northern Ireland MPs on the Northern Ireland Select Committee or Northern Ireland Affairs Committee. So, because it's based on the interest of Northern Ireland, so you're going to have a lot of Northern Ireland MPs there. You know, what interests does Lee Anderson have? What interest does Nigel Farage have? It's also related to availability and commitment. Now, is Nigel Farage going to be available to attend committees, or is he going to spend most of his time in America campaigning for Donald Trump or, I don't know, on GB News? Also, commitment. Are you actually going to commit to these committees? It also relates to, the selection relates to balance and representation. You know, Lee Anderson talked here about 4 million votes or whatever it was, but they ended up with 4 MPs. The Liberal Democrats, yeah, they probably got fewer votes, but they have more seats, so they need more representation. As the new leader of the House pointed out here, it's nothing to do with the number of votes, it's to do with the representation in Parliament. And another aspect is the length of time you've been an MP. So senior MPs will be prioritised over people who've just come in the last 5 minutes. Lee Anderson knows these things. I'm not expecting Nigel Farage or Richard Tice to, but Lee Anderson has been an MP for a period of time, not a significant amount of time, but he has been in select committees. He's been selected before, so he knows the procedure. As I said before, he's just trying to create a bit of trouble. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.